With the Madden 24 beta releasing yesterday, I've been getting a ton of FAQ questions regarding how long you can play for, how you can get beta codes, and so much more. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through and answering all your FAQ questions regarding the Madden 24 beta. Now, Social family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this are having a wonderful start to your day. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, question number one, which people have been asking, is how long is the beta available for? How long can I play this game? And fellas, the answer to that question came out yesterday. EA Sports put out a tweet and they said you can play until June 28th. So that means we have basically exactly 3 weeks to play the beta. I would say that's plenty of time, to be honest. It's not like any of the progress you get when it comes to any game mode you're playing is going to go through and transfer to the full version of the game. Basically, all you're doing is testing out the gameplay, testing out some of like the mini games, which I heard are actually really cool. More on that in a second. I can't really say anything about the beta itself, but I will just kind of give some generalizations a little bit later in the video. There is some cool stuff you can do in it. Of course, you're kind of going to get a feel for how the game plays. You can test out like some of the other modes and kind of just check out how they look, but ultimately it's not like you're going to be able to progress your team or like progress in any sort of way, and that's kind of the more fun part of Madden in my opinion. So yeah, that's how long you can play the game for. Next up, what is going on with some of these beta codes? Why are they taking so long to release? Why are people not getting them? And fellas, as you guys can see in a tweet yesterday, EA Sports said that the codes are still rolling out, and I believe they're still rolling out today as well. So if you're in a situation where you didn't end up getting your code, which I know thousands and thousands of people are in, not just hundreds, thousands and thousands of people have signed up for the beta code and not gotten them. Fellas, I would hope that it comes out soon. Of course, you have 3 weeks to play the game, so that is a fair bit of time, but if you're in a situation where you want to play and EA Sports isn't letting you because they're not giving you the code that you signed up for, well, that's kind of an unfortunate situation for you to be in, and I hope that fixes up soon. I hope EA rolls out these codes a little quicker, and hopefully today or tomorrow, every single person that's supposed to get a code has a code. And if you're in a situation where you didn't go ahead and sign up for the beta code, EA Sports and a bunch of other people on Twitter have been doing beta code giveaways. It's not like there's a ton of volume they're giving away though, I'll just be fully honest. It's not like they're giving away tens and thousands of codes. It seems like they're doing so on a smaller scale where they'll give away like 5, 10, 20 at a time, which honestly isn't probably ideal. But if you do want to try and win one of those giveaways, I do try and retweet a bunch of them whenever EA Sports posts them. My Twitter is SwiftYouTube if you want to check it out, as we pull a 97 Saquon Barkley. Not too terrible. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, Game 4 of the NBA Finals is tonight, and there's a special line over on Underdog Fantasy, which is available for everyone to use. As you can see on the screen, Jimmy Butler's line is 0.5 points. That is free cash if you want to take advantage. And boys, here are the picks that I did with the Jimmy Butler free line to hopefully win some money tonight. If you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy and make picks on the Jimmy Butler free line, you can get access by following 2 simple steps. Step 1, go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, download the Underdog Fantasy app, and step number 2, use the promo code SWIFT as you're signing up, SWIFT. That'll match your first deposit and it'll give you access to that line. So if you want to check it out, again, follow those 2 steps and you'll get that Jimmy Butler free line. You of course have to be of age to be able to make those picks, but if you are and you want to check it out, hey, it's linked in the description and you can download the app that way or just go to the App Store. Okay, now another thing I want to talk about is something that I've definitely seen a fair bit of confusion on over with my Twitter, and that is that not every single person is getting a beta code. You had to sign up for it, and you had to sign up, I think it was how long ago? About 6 weeks ago, EA Sports put out a link and said sign up for this if you want the beta. If you signed up, you should be getting a code. If you didn't sign up, I wouldn't suspect you'll get one in your email, although I have seen people contact EA Sports and get a beta code that way. I know a couple people actually DM'd me and said that they contacted EA and asked for the beta code and then ended up getting it, so that could be a way of getting it, but ultimately you're gonna have to sign up in some type of capacity to get the code. It's not like everyone's gonna be getting one. Just wanted to clear the air on that. And another 2 questions that I've been getting a ton. Number 1, if I have the beta, does that mean I'm gonna get the full game? Does that transfer to the full game? No, that's not the way it works. The beta is its own separate entity. It's kind of like a test version of the game. So if you have the beta, you're not getting the full version, and vice versa. The other question that I got a few times, which I think is silly that EA Sports doesn't do, it's a good question. It's silly that EA Sports doesn't do this, is the people that bought Madden 24 already, if you bought Madden 24, you don't get a guaranteed beta code with it. It's not like those 2 things are correlated. I think they should be. I think that would be a smart thing to do, and they should do that in the future, where if you buy Madden 24 and you've already bought it and pre-ordered it, you should get a copy of the beta code. That isn't the way it works right now. I would hope they change that in the future, but just wanted to update you on those 2 things because I've been getting, again, a lot of FAQ questions about that, and this is an FAQ video. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account, and of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Okay, now otherwise, when it comes to like actual gameplay details and other stuff regarding regarding the beta, EA Sports has publicly said you're not allowed to talk about it in videos, so I'm not going to go through and talk about like my experience in the beta. The only thing that I'm going to say is the mini games are cool. I'm a big fan of what they did with those. That's kind of like my number one impression that I've seen from this. Again, not allowed to talk about anything gameplay specific. The mini games, those are cool though. Otherwise, let's talk about the pre-order bonuses for Madden 24 because I have yet to talk about those as well. And before we do, let's fly through a pro overtime pack. We only have what, 2 more cards remaining. Yeah, that one wasn't so good. There's honestly not a ton of cool packs in the store. Again, if you want Madden 24 videos, let me know by dropping a comment. Curious what you guys want to see on the channel. I misspoke. I mean Madden 23 videos. Do you want Madden 23 videos or do you want Madden 24 videos? Let me know by dropping a comment. I'm curious. Okay, now moving on. Like I said, let's talk about the pre-order bonuses. Have yet to talk about these on video, fellas. And this is what you guys got to know. The deluxe edition and the standard edition. There are 2 editions this year. In past years, there have been 3. This year, there are simply 2. And there's not really many major differences. There's only a couple things you guys got to see here, which are going to change. Now, in both editions of the game, you get the base game, you get dual entitlement, which is a question that I got asked before. Dual entitlement basically means, say, if you have a PlayStation 4 and then buy a PlayStation 5, maybe in like November, December, during Madden season, dual entitlement means if you get the game on PlayStation 4, you will also be able to download it for free on your PlayStation 5. If you go PS4 to Xbox, that won't work though. Important thing to note. Now, also, you're going to get a free Josh Allen Elite. You're going to get some playbooks. You're going to get the NFL Marble Bills gear. I mean, hey, that might look cool. And that's all you get in the standard edition. Now, the difference of the deluxe edition is 3-day early access, 4,600 Madden points, and an AKA player, which you only get if you pre-order by July 22nd. Now, boys, I'm going to make a full video breaking down the prices of these, breaking down whether or not it's worth it to get the deluxe edition. Of course, the 2 main things you get are 3-day early access, 4,600 Madden points. We'll talk about whether or not it's worth it to go through and pick up this version of the game. We'll also talk about how you can get Madden in the cheapest way possible. There's a way to save 20% on it. We'll talk about that in future videos. If you want to stay up to date with all that good stuff, shameless plug, absolutely shameless, hit that red sub button. Because yeah, if you hit that sub button, I'll save you 20% on Madden. I'll tell you the best version of the game to pick up and the best value for your money when it comes to all that good stuff. And of course, the other pre-order offer right here, which is only available until July 22nd. I say only, but that is like 2 months away, is an AKA player. I'm suspecting if you get the deluxe edition, you'll probably get it by then, but we'll make some other videos talking about what's inside and talking about whether that's worth it or not. So yeah, those are kind of like the main beta FAQs. If you have other questions, let me know by dropping a comment. I do try and read and reply to most of my comments down there. If you're early to the video, I would say there's like a 90% chance you're going to get a reply from me. If you're in the first like 10, 30, or 40 minutes, you're probably going to get a reply. If not, I do try and get back to those other comments as well. And boys, now that I'm back in town, let me know what videos you want to see. Like, do you want Madden 23 challenges? Do you want Madden 24 news? We can really do whatever on the channel. I'm going to be posting every single day, of course, now that I'm back around in town. Brandon McManus pull right here. I can't believe they cut him. That was a really weird decision in my personal opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. And until next time, have a wonderful day. I appreciate y'all so very much for showing love on the videos, and I'm out. Peace.